Hello and welcome everyone. If you're new to this channel, then my name is Amit Patel and you are watching the live show Musings with Software Engineers. I'm placed in a company which works on Salesforce development, but I have heard that Salesforce development write less code. I'm interested in coding. Should I go for it or not? Okay. So, Chirag, as we move forward in the software industry, more and more companies are going to adopt tools, right? Now, I will tell you that in 97, when I started building software, okay, we had to decide what software uh, programming language should we use to build our software. Okay, so the choice was C, C++, or use Fox Pro or use Visual Basic. Okay, now if you think about C++, it is a pure coding language. That means right from drawing a square on the screen to build a form, we would have to code everything. We would have to write everything that was required. Okay, when you go to Fox Pro is mostly a database, and there are some capabilities which are given for programming in Fox Pro, which means that Fox Pro programming language is more like handling a database, correct? And then there was Visual Basic. As the name suggests, it was a visual programming language, which means that Visual Basic handled the heavy lifting of coding. Okay, so what you are talking about Salesforce today was for us in 1997 the Visual Basic, and we chose Visual Basic because it cut down our time of software development. See, what is the most important task in a software company? What is the most important thing? And it is not coding. The most important thing is to solve the problem of the client. Okay, if you understand this one thing, then your career will excel in the software industry. Okay, coding is one part to solve the problem of the client. Okay, now you are saying you are only interested in coding. Okay, which means that you will have to work for product companies which work on core products, where they are building the core products from scratch. Okay, which means you will have to enhance your knowledge and skills in such a way that you are capable of getting hired in a product company, or you are getting hired in Salesforce R&D team. Correct? For that you will have to do this. But if you understand that every application that you build, no matter what programming language you use, no matter whether you use a tool and technology so that your work is fast, all those things, correct? If you decide that, okay, I'm going to solve the problems of the client and make sure whatever I'm building using whatever tools and technologies, I am just going to do it, correct? Then your entire career will be different. See, think about a carpenter. 20 years back, 30 years back, a carpenter used to use all hand tools. He used to use a drill machine, he used to use a hacksaw. Okay, now he has all uh, machines which do the work, like cutting a sheet of uh, wood is like 2 minutes job, which used to take a long time and there were a lot of errors. Now he just has to put the machine, he has to go like this and it will cut the sheet of ply, correct? So now his work is reduced so much. That is what Salesforce and all these tools and technologies do, where they have already built these systems. Okay, but yes, if your interest is only in coding, then you should go that way and then you should enhance your skill to work in that area of software development. Is that okay? So yes, Salesforce is also software development, but it is different than product development. In product development, mostly you are working very highly with code. You're working in the code. Okay. When you're working with tools and technologies like Salesforce, most of the times you are tuning this, you are doing settings, you're using existing interfaces. Okay. So a lot of times you are not coding to that extent. Okay. But Salesforce consultants are also highly paid consultant. If you are a very good Salesforce consultant, there is a lot of money to make in this market. Okay. See, because Salesforce is also the number one CRM in the world. Okay. CRM is customer relationship management software. So because of that, there is a lot of value for you. Is that okay? But you decide, Chirag, that do you want to go into pure traditional product development, or you're okay? So you have to look for jobs in R&D. You have to look for jobs which says software development job, correct? And which will uh, list the technologies you need to know. So it will say like you need to know Java programming, or you need to know Spring Hibernate framework, or you need to know React, JavaScript. So it will talk about the programming languages more than tools and technologies. Is that okay? So you'll have to focus on that kind of jobs. All of you who are here, please share this video with your friends so that we have more people who join this conversation. Like this video if you have not liked this video, subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. You will get the notification. I am live every Thursday at 9:05 p.m.